Hello and welcome back to my little corner of the interweb. I'm Claffmatic and I'm here to tell you guys that it might be slow bucks for Machine. Here comes a Kai, just chugging along, giving Machine users everything they've asked for from native instruments Akai has given us. Literally everything Machine users have asked for, at least for as long as I've been in the community, Akai has given us. We've got the standalone and we've got the free DAW. And the latency response time of Machine. Finger drumming. Yes, this finger drumming on these little 12 pads and four keys and 8 pads was just as responsive as my micro. That's what Machine hung their hat on, is it not? It was the latency, the performance aspect. Now, if Akai comes in at every price point doing what you guys do, if not better, because I'm not jumping out the window just yet, but they're doing everything you do at an affordable price, same affordable price point you are, and they've got a full DAW, and they've got the standalone, and they've got the standalone with the speaker. Come on, bruh. Kai's got a litany and a huge assortment of controllers and pad controllers out there already. The MPC Touch is basically the same thing as the MK3. I don't know why everybody compares it to the Live, but I'm here to tell you that even this MPK, as you saw in the demo, is just as responsive as the Machine software when it comes to finger drumming. I don't really like looking at the screen too much, but this I was really shocked, considering like I got this in when I first started making, let's say 2014, 2015, almost 4 or 5 years ago, and it is still just as responsive. Like I said, I don't know. Actually, I may not have mentioned this. I had to lower the latency just a little bit. Went from like 11 milliseconds to about like 6 milliseconds, so about half. But y'all saw the video, y'all saw the demo. It's crazy, the chopping the samples in here, being able to adjust the parameters with these knobs. That's something you can only do with the MK3, the full version. You can't do that with the micro. You need a $650 piece of equipment to adjust the sample chops, which I can do with this $100 piece of plastic, like this $100 controller. It's absurd. Now, I will say the only downside is you've got essentially 12 pads here. You've got the 8 pads up here, and then these 4 keys. You can A13, 14, 15, and 16. As you saw, it was nothing to trigger those pads with the keys. MPC Beats is free. You can use all of your plugins, everything inside of there. Av McCree already showed us how to use our native instrument kits inside of MPC. So yeah, it's looking real slow for Machine and native instruments in general. They've got Serato on their heels, if not leading the charge. They've got Akai coming for the jugular. I mean, Akai really just is trying to chop their heads off. Like, you can get, picked up the wrong controller. You can get this MPK, if it's not sold out everywhere, for $100, $119. And if you're lucky, you could find somebody selling this for probably $60, $80. Machine is hemorrhaging blood right now, and they might be down for the count. This plugs into the MPC, not your computer, but you can plug this into your MPC. And so now you're saving that extra USB port if you're out here struggling with only 2, such as I don't know, man. It's looking a little rough for a Machine out there. I may have may have put the cart before the horse on this one. But I'm glad I'm still within that return window. That MK3 might be going back. Cause like I said, if I could find a MPC Touch, decent price, it's slow. The one thing I will say I haven't figured out yet, I don't know if the capability is in the software, but to zone samples, essentially to layer samples one on top of another, is and linking the pads. Well, actually no, you can link the pads. It's But yeah, layering samples or zoning samples as it's called in Maschine, I haven't found that functionality inside of MPC Beats yet, but give me some layered samples. I got my third party VSTs in here and it's a full-fledged DAW. Fam, let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. Can Native Instruments bounce back from this onslaught? It's Claffmatic, and that's my time. Show! My camera deadass just shut off in the middle of me recording, like I'm not recording. Man.